Hey, Ryan here with Thanks.io and the Dirty Marketing Mastermind group on Facebook. I just want to show off what one of our users today is doing. It's Success with Elizabeth at directsalespeaker.com. She's doing some cool stuff. I thought it was interesting when I saw these cards going out. And what Elizabeth does, she's a direct sales speaker in the direct sales space, and it looks like she's using Thanks.io to try to get speaking engagements at direct sale company conferences. So you see here, she's got a mailing list for conferences that are coming up, and then she's doing a follow-up postcard, which is pretty much exactly what we have in mind for the ideal use case for Thanks.io. So I'm going to dig in. Elizabeth gave me permission to kind of showcase some of what she's been doing here, and I thought some of these cards were interesting. And the most interesting thing I think Elizabeth is doing is that she's kind of positioning herself and just making herself memorable in the minds of these people, right? A lot of these cards she's setting out have her. This one, she's just doing some weird pictures. I promise not to strike these poses on stage. She's got a picture of her book, which gives her instant credibility, of course. So I really like that card. The other one she had here, she's got this one, which to me is a little confusing. And I do this too. I try to be creative and I don't always hit the mark, but if I got this card, I was really looking at this and thinking about it. So if I got this card, practical info plus motivational, I don't have much context because I don't already know who she is, but somebody who does might. Just like a mullet, if they were still in style, I would turn this over and be like, what is this? And at the very least, I would remember Elizabeth and her red hair, because the picture's right there. And if I'm getting a follow-up card and Elizabeth's calling me on the phone, when she calls me on the phone to kind of go along with this follow-up card, I'm going to remember her. There was one other one here. Let me find it. Here was another one I like. What you need this conference. Very conversational, of course. Again, with the picture for the branding. And then the message here, and I haven't shown too many of these messages, but what Elizabeth is doing, she's basically doing follow-ups that kind of advance the conversation. So tired of speakers telling you all the reasons they're the best. What about a speaker to ask you what you need that can deliver a customized program for your peeps? It's me. I think this is really cool. It's a good example of how to use Thanks.io or just to follow up in general, whether you use Thanks.io or not. With something personal that kind of has your picture and your brand on it. I started digging into Elizabeth's stuff actually, and I noticed she has a really, really good video on directsalespeaker.com. Actually, Elizabeth, if you're watching this, I think this should be, you should be driving traffic maybe to the video page where this is front and center, because this gives you a ton of credibility. It shows you on stage right here. It shows you being interviewed on TV, the local news channel. So I would definitely leverage that a little bit more. And you can do that with a postcard. Like right here, I took a screenshot just playing around with our designer in Canva, and I just took a picture of you from that video and really showcased one of your URLs. It's a very good URL, directsalespeaker.com. You could have even done one of the screenshots of the video and showed the video player and told people to go and watch the video of your recent, a video overview or something like that. So any of these screenshots can work. But I think the big takeaway here is the personalized follow-up with Elizabeth's branding. I like that she doesn't overthink. A lot of Thanks.io users and a lot of people in general, they overthink the design. This is, these look clean, but I don't think Elizabeth's spending a ton of time obsessing over it. She's not worried about how she looks, right? She's just getting the message out there, getting a picture of herself, having a little fun. Wait, what you need at this conference? And just getting it out the door. And, money follows speed. You try these things out. You see what works. She's going to call some of these people who've gotten these cards to follow up. And a few of them are going to say, hey, I got your card. It was awesome. It made me scratch my head. It was crazy. And she's kind of naturally split testing by trying a couple of different ideas, and she's going to figure out a winner here. But the key takeaway is, take that action, get stuff out. And I just really thought this was cool. So if you're in the direct sales space, if I can plug Elizabeth a little, it's directsalespeaker.com. Go watch her videos. She has a book or two. If you happen to be somebody who's planning a conference and you want a speaker like Elizabeth, definitely check her out. So thanks for watching us today. If you don't already have a Thanks.io account, it's www.thanks.io, and we have our Dirty Marketing Mastermind on Facebook. You can just kind of search for that. DirtyMarketingMastermind.com will actually take you there. I bought the URL, and we're posting lots of stuff like this here, showing examples not only of Thanks.io, but other marketing techniques and hacks that might be a little dirty and outside of the box. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.